Ladies and gentlemen, g'day and welcome back to the channel. My name is Economics Mate and this is another video here on Wotb Blitz. And welcome to another video. I hope you enjoyed the last couple of videos that I've been uploading, and we're going to continue to be on a roll. So, as promised, this is 5 more reasons why you keep dying in Wotb Blitz. Are you ready? Let's delve right into it. The number 5 reason is I rush and I die. Yeah, so I think this is a important one here. I think we basically spoke about this in terms of having no patience, but this specifically is you want to rush into the battle, you want to YOLO, and you die because you want to basically YOLO. I mean, the title itself is self-explanatory. You rush into a battle, guess what? You get wrecked and you die, and your team has to suffer for it. You might find it funny, but your team surely will not, because I guarantee you are going to be absolutely just ripped to bits, with comments, with people in the chat just roasting the crap out of you for doing that, and just going... I can't imagine. I've seen it too often. I've seen it way too often, especially people in light tanks. They go head first. They just go head first into the enemy team, thinking they're going to do something, spot the entire enemy team, and then just get absolutely obliterated and get abused by the team for doing that. So, yeah, guys, don't do that. Don't rush into the enemy team and then just die. Don't do that. Trust me, don't do that, because you are going to regret it. Let's face it, you are going to regret doing that. So, that's number 5. Coming in number 4. The number 4 reason why you keep dying. Noob teams. Just teams that you happen to be in that are not exactly experienced in the game. That may have really low battles or have a lot of battles and tend to be AFK, or tend to just not really play the game properly, or just want to muck around and waste time, or trolls. I consider all that to be a noob team, right? I don't like to stat shame anyone. I don't like to do any of that kind of stuff. I don't like to name and shame people who may not have the best statistics, because I'm not a pro player. I'm very experienced. I have a lot of experience. I know sort of certain skills and some more, more advanced skills, but I'm not a pro player in any way, shape, or form. And even if I was, I still won't absolutely go ham on people who have lower win rates than I do, or have very low win rates, or have low damage outputs, or something like that. But if you're playing in a match, and you're in a team that has essentially a lot of players who don't have the best statistics, who basically don't do anything in the game, and you're the only one that does top damage in your team, it's something out of your control. You can't control it. You unfortunately have no control over that. Regardless of how good of a player you are, you could literally be the best player in the game, and you'd still lose, because it's a team effort at the end of the day. If the entire team does not do its part, you're gonna lose and you are going to die. And that is it. That is it. There's no way around it. So, I mean, what's more, I can't really say how to not do that, but what I can say is try to work with your team. Give your team guidance. Say, guys, let's go this way. If you notice they're doing something wrong, say, guys, let's not do this. Let's go this way. Come this way. Let's go that. And then probably, I guess Wargaming can fix their matchmaking in some way, but I mean, at that point, we're just going to keep regurgitating, old requests and whatnot. The matchmaker is not the issue. I think it's just there's certain players that need more help. They need to learn how to play the game better. And I've made a video specifically talking about the meta in Blitz. We're going to be uploading that, or you probably have already seen it. I don't know. I can't. Depending on when this video comes out, you probably would have seen it, or you probably are going to see it, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. So that's number 4. Number 3 reason why you keep dying. Having to fight OP high tiers in underpowered bottom tiers. Now what this means is you guys, you're in a lower tier game, so you're in a lower tier tank, and you're playing against higher tiers with tanks who happen to have or a team who happens to have higher tier tanks that are essentially broken. Let's face it, they're essentially broken. There's no way around it. And the best way to describe this specific scenario is Tier 7 fighting in Tier 8, sorry. Tier 7 tanks against Tier 8 tanks. There are a lot of Tier 8 tanks that are borderline broken, and there are some Tier 7 tanks that are in some ways broken, but I wouldn't say they are entirely broken. And again, the issue is that because you're playing in a lower tier tank, in a higher tier game, and you're playing against players essentially who are better than you, you are most likely going to die if you are not careful in how you approach things, and you are not careful on who you pick as a target and who you stay with in terms of your team. So again, there's not really much that you can do when you come up against random tanks that happen to be better than yours and higher tier than yours. That's just how the matchmaking is. That's just how it is. But you can play your part in ensuring that you don't overexpose yourself, that you shoot specific targets, and you make sure you're strategic in the way you shoot. Peek-a-boom if you have to, snipe if you have to, do something that will keep you alive and help your team out as much as you can without being absolutely wrecked or decimated. That's the best advice that I can give you for this situation. Number 3 reason. Number 2 reason. This is the number two reason. Sorry, I've lost track. This is the number 2 reason why you keep dying. Your mum calls you in the middle of a game and you cannot say no to her. I mean, come on, every single person has experienced this very thing, right? Every single person has experienced this. Actually, hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, Mum. What's wrong? I'm making a video right now. I can't come. But Mum, literally, I'm in the middle of making a video right now. I cannot come. Seriously. Oh, Mum, please. Mum, look, I love you, but like, I can't just pause the video. I'm making a video right now for the audience. They want to know why they keep dying in Blitz. Yes, Mum, you remember that game I keep playing? Yeah, you keep calling me in the middle of a battle. I can't pause it because it's an online game. I let my team down because I keep dying. Because I'm AFK. How many times have you heard that? How many times have you heard that exact scenario? You're in the middle of playing a game, and one of your family members calls you, whether it's your mum, it's your dad, whatever it may be, and you're forced to leave the game as it is, because you need to go finish this one task. And you come back, you've lost the game, you're dead, you have a bunch of downvotes, and you have people messaging you after the match saying that you're an idiot, you're an imbecile, you're a moron, thank you so much for making us lose the game, you absolute idiot. There's not really much I can say in terms of fixing this issue, because most of us do not have the power to say no to our mothers, let me tell you that, especially if you happen to come from a Wotb family like myself. As in, like, somewhere from the Middle East, somewhere from Africa, somewhere from Asia, somewhere from India, somewhere from Europe. You will be, and again, Central America, South America, all those mothers are deadly. They are deadly. And we need to respect them because we love our mums, and we need to make sure that, you know, even me, being 26 years old, even when now, you know, living where I am, when my mum calls, when my mum asks for something, I drop everything and I make sure I do it, regardless of how busy I am. That's just how it is. That's how our mums are. We need to love and protect them. So, this particular one, unfortunately, I can't help you there. Maybe explain to her, Mum, can I please just finish this map first, or just this game first, and then once it's finished in the next 5-6 minutes, I'll come and help you. I'm sure she'll understand, and I'm sure she'll get it, but again, not really much I can do in this situation to tell you what to do. If you die, you die, okay? And finally, the main reason, the number 1 reason why you keep dying in Blitz is high ping and high packet loss. I can't explain to you how frustrating it is playing on the Asia server here in Australia and I get consistently 250 to 320 ping. And my packet loss is always around 5% to 20%. And that is with me playing with 5G. Not even internet. Forget about the internet. The internet here in Australia is crap. We have something called the NBN, which is rubbish to start with, right? And don't forget, being in Australia, we are on the largest island in the world. We're basically isolated from everyone. So the Asia server is actually based, I believe, in Singapore. So we're quite a distance away. We're not all connected. We got lines running underneath the ocean to connect to the internet. So yeah, our ping and our packet loss is quite rubbish. Let's face it. So yes, I know people can say and joke around, oh, get better internet. Yeah, but if you're consistent, if you're on a server where you're getting consistently 250, 300, 350 ping and your packet loss is like, 10%, 20%, 30%, there is no way you're going to be able to survive and win a game if your tank keeps flying in the air or going through the ground. There's not much you can do, unfortunately. And yes, you could hypothetically get better internet. Yes, you could continue to use 5G, maybe go on to play on a different server. But I've seen players who play on EU, who play on NA, who have like 50 ping. For them, 50 or 80 ping is like insane. And I'm just thinking to myself, but these guys have so much, like they have incredible connection speeds. They don't get ping like I do. It's insane. Like I want to experience what it's like to play with like 10 or 15 or 20 ping compared to what it's like having 250 to 300. Because when you have ping like I do, you need to calculate your shots. You need to actually shoot in front of the tank in order to hit it, rather than if you're on like a NA or EU where you're experiencing like 20, 30, 50 ping, where you can just shoot directly at the tank and it'll go through. Because there's none of that lag. There's no lag between you shooting the gun and the shot actually leaving the barrel and hitting the tank. So again, it's not really something that I can help you not die in, but I guess maybe connect to a better internet, maybe play on a server that you can see that you have better internet connection. Maybe and actually an important thing I would have noted was use a VPN. Actually using a VPN to change your location actually helps with ping, believe it or not, and packet loss. So maybe do that. And that's it. That's my top 5 more reasons why you keep dying in water tank splits. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, dudes.
Waller Dog here with
Bushka. G'day, team.
buddy.
Hey, Economics, mate. How you going, buddy? Good to be talking about you. Thanks for all the comments and the support. Rock on.
Thanks.
No worries, mate. Pleasure.